Hi YouTube, we're back with more Dragon Age. So here's some housekeeping before we get back into Dragon Age. This is for YouTube and for chat because I haven't told chat yet. So the last few weeks, as you saw in the last Dragon Age VOD, I've been having some tech issues where my Elgato, my capture card just cuts in and out, and like I didn't know what was wrong with it, but I started piecing together that it started happening when I got my new monitor. Last night, I know this sounds unbelievable, but I need you to just listen. Last night, I had a dream that I switched the HDMI cable from one port to a different one, and it worked. So I woke up and I switched it from one HDMI port to the other. And then I tested it for 30 minutes today with like a fake stream running, like a test stream and recording and my camera on and everything. It was because the HDMI I plugged it into was 2.1 and not 2.0. This thing has been causing me so many problems for so long. And the only way I could fix it was to have a prophecy. The prophecy foretold. The prophecy foretold HDMI 2.0 is the hero. So that's a pain. But I wanted to say, also, I made a new character and I played all the way up to where we ended, because I realized warrior wasn't the class I wanted, and I wanted to change the voice, because I was like, you know what? I feel like it makes more sense, because every Dragon Age character I've played with a voice has had a British voice, and I'm like, you know what? I want to go back to British voice. So I changed it. I also made her a human, and I made her a rogue, because when I chose warrior, I thought I was going to get to dual wield, and I was wrong. And I was like, oh, I don't want to play warrior. So yes, It's too bad that British voices are only in fantasy and not real. That's too bad. So I made a new character. I made like all the same decisions so far. Not that there were that many because I only played 2 hours. And then I ended the save right where we ended the stream before, which was right after defeating the ogre. So I can't believe something like that would make it just phase out every now and then. Like you'd think it would make it non-compatible or something. I literally... Don't get me started. Don't get me started on the fact that like it was just a port thing and that's it. Don't even get me started. I will almost feel better if it continues to cut in and out. Honestly, I'll almost feel better that it wasn't a bigger issue than just the HDMI port. So that's fun. Okay, let's level up Balara, and then I need to level up my own thing, I think, too. Yeah, we can't jinx it. What's everyone grateful for today? I'm so sorry I keep skipping past the just chatting sections, but like I've been so excited for Dragon Age that I can't get over it. I'm really excited that I got sponsored by Samsung. That's what I'm grateful for today. I got a year-long sponsorship with Samsung to be part of their Exec Queens program because they're empowering women in gaming. So I just was like, oh, I literally was like, me? Ooh, cooldown? Yeah, let's turn down the cooldown. And then run it back. Run it back. Oh, replenish reduces the cooldown too. Oh, it's for these powers. Okay, well, I'm glad we have that so she can heal. Even though I'm playing on easy. This is my new character. This is my new rook. I'm not gonna lie. She is mostly a preset. But I thought she was so beautiful. I like barely changed her. I changed her hair and her eye color and her makeup and her hairstyle and stuff, but like I barely changed her. I thought she was so stunning. She's like this redheaded freckled queen. I couldn't get over her. I was obsessed with her. So I kind of mostly kept her the same. Just because I couldn't wait to get into the story, so. Oh wait, I have my own skills. Sorry. Thank you, Genova! Thank you so much! Grateful that I almost stayed up all night to watch my glowing oh, that's so sweet! How'd you carve it? Like what style? I also almost stayed up all night because I spent like 6 hours helping Dan deep clean his bathroom. I wish I was joking. That's what I do for fun at night, is I deep clean. It was so fun though. Like his sink kept clogging, so he like took the pipes apart and unclogged it, and I deep cleaned everything, and we threw out like 3 trash bags of like empty bottles and like expired stuff, and wee woo. It was so fun. Penetration plus 15? What is plus 15? Oh yeah, I love the watch. I'm enjoying it a lot. I can't wait to wear it for a Just Dance stream because I want to see how my activity tracks. On defend, after a successful defend, you can now launch a powerful counterattack. I've been dodging pretty well. Can I do something from dodging? Oh, use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Also applies recovering from being knocked down. Oh, I do this all the time. I should unlock that one because I dodge constantly. You set this one to the highest difficulty, right? Sure. Excuse me? Are you hyper? Are you hyper boy? Dragon difficulty? I'm playing age difficulty. Mao. Mao.
Ready to go?
Oh, is there more to explore? Wait, hold on.
Let's look around a little more.
I hate when they give me this option because I'm like, what am I missing? Gaming god time. Well, when I was playing to get caught up, I started learning more about like perfect dodging and stuff, so I feel better about it. Oh, my potions are full. Okay, yeah, let's go. Can you hear him? This little man just keeps going, meow, meow, meow. I can't hear him. Damn, he needs to
Ready
speak
to
up.
go?
I'll be right back. No. He knocked over the light. Okay, we're fine. I think he thought he could jump on top of the light and then just knocked it all over and all of my vinyls and my speakers. That's just who he is as a person. He's just a lot.
Let's get moving.
You're not in trouble, Bubs.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
You can tell whenever stuff like this happens where he's like hyper but he knocks something over and causes a problem, he sobers up real quick. The zoomies have suddenly zoomed their way out. Ooh, Veil Jumper camp? I don't really know this faction that well. The $500 Spirit Fair vinyl, haha.
16
Thankfully,
on bed
they're all
rest,
fine.
and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Were the Veil Jumpers an Inquisition, or are they like a new faction? He does. You know what's so funny is this morning I was just thinking about taking all my vinyls off the bookshelf and like dusting it, so maybe he was just helping. Oh, they're new!
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living
Oh, it's
in
Erlen
that
and
village,
Strife.
or
We
near
met them.
enough.
Is the audio okay for you
You're
guys?
back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Earth.
I know
and
she's a
attacking anyone in
preset,
their
and I
path.
don't care.
We've evacuated
She's
3
so
daily settlements
stunning.
already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalin.
Wait, you found the Nardus Dirthalin? The archive spirit? We
Yeah,
could
but it didn't
ask
work. It
about the
bugged
gods.
out.
figure out their next move.
Too bad it's broken. It broken. It broken.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
It just makes so much sense for her to be
Veilguard
British. I
wasn't
don't know why.
disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them.
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demetis Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demetis Crossing. We could go check it out. The three of us, I mean.
4.
In
I'm
a,
coming with you.
what's it called? A
Nev,
party?
You were still
And then I get a
shaky,
party,
I'm
like
coming,
tutorial
Harding.
thing.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demetis Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Okay. Your mama's crossing. See, this is why I don't play my favorite games with you guys. You ruin them by saying things like your mama's crossing. How's this game compared to Inquisition? So I replayed Inquisition earlier this year. Or maybe last year. I don't remember. In the last year I replayed it. I don't know. I don't think I've played enough of this to tell, but I feel like the combat is a lot more fun. Like, I feel like in the past Dragon Age games have had very, tactile strategy type combat. Or, I hate to say it, Origins, the combat's so boring because you're just pressing the same button over and over again. But, this one feels fun. It's kind of like how when Andromeda came out, everyone's favorite part about it was the combat because you could switch powers in and out and stuff. It's just fun, and it's quick. It's quick, which I really appreciate because some games I find feel really, bulky. Like when I'm running or jumping or in combat, it feels really heavy. I feel that way with Rockstar games. Just moving feels heavy. But this one is quick. I can dodge mid-attack, which I'm oh, thank God. Thank God. With the team's help, Belara disabled the artifact and freed them from the Veil Bubble. She also uncovered an ancient repository of elven knowledge, the Nadas Durthalin. While Belara intends to unlock its secrets, she has joined the team as they search for the escape. Yay! Welcome to the team, Belara! She reminds me of PB.
Let's head to the dock.
Just a very quirky girl. Can I talk to people here? I just want to come say hi. Ooh!
What you hear about Demetis
I do. This is my. Other people be like, I hate Dragon Age because it's woke and they put breast scars and they got wokies in it. And me being like, sometimes when I press X to interact with something, I jump instead of interacting with it. And that's my biggest complaint. That sometimes I go out to something to interact and I press X and I just keep jumping.
Have a look.
This is all thanks to Joe Biden. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden. Sell valuables. Do I even have any valuables? Sell all. Faction strength. Do I get more faction strength if I sell it, or do I get... Oh, I do get faction strength. So I'm assuming this is all useless except to sell, so I'm just going to sell it all. They're like, you just sold your Grey Warden identification, and now the whole game's ruined. Storm Needle. Oh, you know what? I have my limited edition stuff that I got, or deluxe edition, whatever. I'll just use that. Why does this game have an LGBTQ plus tag on stream? All for representation games, but I haven't noticed that much. So stream tags are ones that, well, actually no, some of them are from the game. For me, I put, oh wait, did I put it? Oh no, I didn't, it's with the game. So in Dragon Age and in any BioWare game, you can romance different people. I don't know how it works in this one, because in Mass Effect, everyone had a sexual orientation. So some people, oh, Steam. I'm dumb, sorry, I read stream. Sorry, that's my fault. I I know in Mass Effect, characters have sexual orientation, so some people you can't romance as a certain gender. I think this one you can romance anyone. So I think that's why it's given the tag. Also, I would say BioWare as a company are like very progressive. Like I'm not saying they're the first people to make a game like this ever. I'm just saying they're the first game I've ever seen. Dragon Age Inquisition was the first video game I ever saw with a trans person in it. Like, I had never like seen a trans person in a video game before, and the way they went about talking about it was like so like effortless and like normal. So I think that's probably why. BG3 had that too, though. So, well, okay, so I don't control the Steam tags, so I don't know. I don't know. I would assume BG3 would also have the same tags, but I don't know because I don't put them on there. Sorry. If Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have them, then I don't know. Sorry. Why does it keep saying Bellara has like... Oh, it's her weapon. Oh, this one does more damage. It does more damage. When will there be a Just Dance stream? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I've been waiting for Dragon Age for almost a decade. I don't know. I'm so happy right now. So happy. Is this... Wait. 50... Oh, yeah! With an ingenious long point crafted by the Veil-Jumper Smiths, this eepy... No, it didn't make me uncomfortable. I just, like, don't know how to answer. That's all. I can only answer for this game. Like, if there's an LGBT tag, then that means you can, like, have same-sex relationships. Like, my character's a female. I've already flirted with one of the girl characters. It took me literally 5 minutes to start flirting. Epe. I think it's Epi. In DA2, everyone was bi except Sebastian. Oh, interesting. I never played Dragon Age 2. I went from Origins straight to Inquisition because I couldn't get 2 to work. There's also a non-binary companion. Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you. I'm going to say my answers are not the best because I'm the type of person where when I'm really excited for a game, I don't look at any of the trailers or like, I don't look at any of the like first 20 minutes of gameplay or whatever because I want to go in completely fresh. So I literally don't know who any of the companions are or anything other than like the story of like you're chasing Solas. So I don't know anything. Do I have different armor? Jumpers, deft leathers. Air regen. Oh! Oh, I don't like it. It's kind of frumpy. I like this one more, but the other one's better. Oh, damn it. Fine. I'll wear this one. Fine. Me when I'm like, but I don't look slay enough. Hi, Mr. Clever. How you doing? How are you? Good to see you. Oop, don't mind if I do. This is mine now. Scouting report apparition. I was in the northernmost stretch of Arlethan Forest trying to find a way into the Ganellis ruin. We recently discovered an old journal that claimed a lost Hala keeper found a room full of relics inside Ganellis down in the labyrinth. The entrance was blocked by rubble. As I was getting ready to wedge myself through a gap, an apparition appeared in front of it. It seemed to be blocking my way. Whatever it wasn't solid, so I think I could have passed through it, but it seemed to be waving its arms. It felt like a warning that I shouldn't enter the ruins. I didn't argue and turned and ran. Oh, that's fucking scary. We got a ghost story the day after Halloween! Ooh. Spooky. Is this like a fast travel thing? No, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. Okay, we're going this way to the boat. To the boat. Oh my God, Nataki. Okay, so someone was asking me yesterday. Someone was like, "Does the save transfer over from Inquisition?" And I said no. When I made this new character, I realized yes, it does. I was just so excited yesterday that I skipped over it. It absolutely. So I played Inquisition on this console. and it automatically picked up my save of like how my story went. So I don't know what it affects. I have no clue, but I know that it does read my Inquisition data, which is really cool. So
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area
go for it,
is
girl.
where
Let's fight some people.
Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
Not the blood magic.
Whatever Solas did stirred up everything again.
Oh!
Blood magic from the war never went away.
Don't mind
Ancient
if I
relics
do.
appear out of thin air. Ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed.
Aw.
And now it's bleeding again.
Ooh.
That did it.
What's all this? Oh, there's another thing down there. Wait, what happens if I try to swim? Will I die? Classic. No video game protagonist knows how to swim. That's my favorite part of video games, is being like, if I do this, will I die? That's classic. They hadn't invented swimming yet. John Swimming wasn't born yet when this came out. Ooh. Oh, where does this go? Hello? Got a little ladder. I got myself a little ladder. A lament for fallen Elvenan. Let's go back this way. The hold my beer part. No, literally, hold my beer while I find out if I can swim or not. The answer is no. Oh, that's scary. That head coming out of the ground? Power crystals reappear at their starting position when damaged. Oh, so I can't go into certain areas with it. I gotcha, I gotcha. Currently accessible, okay. Patrick! How are you, sunshine? How's your day? How you been? It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Brooke, ready to go?
I want to explore a little bit. What's over here? Can I smack this? Oh, God! No! Ah! Wash it off! Wash it off! It's not working! It's not working! No! Okay, well. You win some, you lose some. It's fine. It's just how it goes. Can't do that either. Damn, she landed hard. The secrets of the past now hidden, to each and every man forbidden. But seek ye with a watchful eye, find a key in the owl's cry.
Huh. A giant owl.
In
Must
the
be something
owl's
to
cry?
this.
I wonder if I can do this yet or not. In an owl's cry. Find the what in an owl's cry? Nargonate! Hi, Wacky! How are you, sunshine? Good to see you. You just got 3 different incurable diseases from that mushroom. Look, I love science, and I'm willing to contribute in any way that I can, okay? Is there ever anything under these? Oh, there is. That's cool. Owl's cry. Those are owls. Wait, are they? I can't tell.
Don't stay there.
Oh my God! I just tried to jump over it. Are those owls? Are they just like, oh no, they're just birds. Oh, I died. I died. Owls cry.
What the heck? Whole forest is weird. Here goes nothing. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that.
Are you joking? I didn't even have to find anything. She just cooed and it worked. Oh my God. I'm good, Patrick. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's a different rook. I mentioned it at the beginning, but I switched rooks because I wasn't happy with the class I chose, so I made like a completely different rook. And I'm not gonna lie, she kind of is like a preset, so I'm really sorry. Explorer's Journal Discovery. I'm convinced these owls are more than statues. There's a power behind these silent guardians. I'm hesitant to tamper with them, but on the other hand, owls represent wisdom and transformation. I can't imagine a monument to such noble creatures would be harmful. Renee Limford. I'm gonna look above it, and then if there's nothing, I'm just gonna go. No? Okay. We'll just go. I can't believe all she had to do was just go, woo! Woo! That's what you guys sound like whenever someone says, like, I watch littlesiha streams. Who? Who?
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then
Poor girl
let's
is
go.
so beat up. Still need to know how Balara holds her hair like that. I spent 2 hours fine-tuning the look of my character. That's fair. I think once I beat the game and I want to play it again, I will do that. But I was so excited to play the story that, like... Oh, she's so beautiful!
In Demeta's Crossing.
She's so beautiful. Women. She got their grippers out. Must be a rogue thing to have your toesies out.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Something smells fishy. Because we're at a dock. You're welcome.
It's so quiet.
I'm gonna start.
Too quiet.
I'm gonna start
Where
for
is everybody?
welcoming people to listening to my jokes. I want to tell a joke and then be like, "You're so welcome," when no one says anything. What? Oh, 2 little chairs just sitting out looking over the water. Me and who? Me and who? Something's not right here. Was that British? Something's wrong. I've been watching The Circle, and I'm watching season 2, and Chloe from Too Hot to Handle's on it, and she kind of sounds like that. She's from Essex. 2 little chairs. The breakable box. Oh, that's right. We talked about this. Because I spent a long time, like, beating up stuff and not finding anything, so I was like, oh, maybe there's nothing. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play the game.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
She can feel it because she's a Grey Warden. I made her a Grey Warden. Oh, God. Hello. I like when the character says it's
think
quiet.
we can
Too
get in over
quiet.
here.
Because it reminds me that sometimes people are intimidated by silence, and I'm here to help. Thanks. I could help, team. Hi, Heron. Everybody say hi, Heron.
It's blight.
Ew!
forest.
It gooed on me.
Keep them in. Mayor's orders.
Mayor's orders. We're in Fable now. Hello?
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Listen to the mayor.
Everyone has to stay.
Huh?
No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
He's right behind me, isn't he? You in what army? Oh.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
Ew. What am I stepping in? Is this blood? Can I tell y'all one thing? If I ever saw this in real life, I would not be able to handle it. I think I'd just faint. I would literally just faint. Like, if I saw, like, magic and blood and, like, no, I would not be able to handle it. I can't even handle, like, when I get my vaccines, I always get really fainty.
Let's see what we can find.
Which is embarrassing. This is just a tiny little needle. But I can't even handle that. I would die on the spot. You just ragdoll to the floor. Literally. Hope I don't become addicted to his. Me too, Heron. Me too. Me too, bestie. What in the glory hole is that? Chop it off. Oh, I can't. Oh,
This
it's
is
Laura.
Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
Look, is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
A what? What's an Aravel? It is a butt. It is a butt.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never.
I hope that helps,
Blight's
Harding.
usually dead, static. But this is
I hope that helps
alive.
you understand. It's just shooting black goo all over you without
Okay,
any
let's
sort
keep
of
going.
warning.
Might be more survivors.
I hope you're cool with that. Is that okay? If I just shoot the goo at you, is that fine? I don't think I can go in any of these doors. Okay. That's fine. Anybody? Hello? Hello?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey,
I wouldn't
What's
call this
going on here?
surviving. On the floor?
Jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
Oh, over here.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Oh. Oh. Sleep tight.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
And who's the mayor? Oh, there's more.
Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
It can be destroyed when it's in a vulnerable, pulsating state. No. Bodies piling out of a door with all this goop everywhere? No. No. Menti B. Mental breakdown. Hi, Luciano. How you doing? Big hugs to you and Fanta dog. Hello?
Milva!
that's one of your fellow veil jumpers.
Aw.
Ballora.
Jahel! He's alive!
Bellara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight.
He's about to get choked out.
And the villagers, they said they needed power. Bellara, be careful.
Oh, well, that was quick. That was, like, pretty quick. Can't say painless, but quick. This whole place is grossing me out, dude. Who said that? Who goes there? Oh. Wait, what happened? Where's the other way? Hidden room? Don't mind if I do. Money. Money, money, money. Jahel, to be safe, let's make sure Demeda's crossing's all right and that none of the villagers have spotted anything. Take Milva, she's new. This will help ease her and build confidence as a scout. Virulent. Well, I don't think it exactly went like that. Let's go. Mixed with the flood. Ew. It's so gross. It's like everything I don't like. Although I did read that this game has no spiders, so that's cool. Julius? Ah! It's the title of the game!
Dragon. Here.
We got a dragon! Happy Christmas Eve, Fernando!
Hey!
Oh, she's so hot. She's so hot.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Oh, Gillinane, we've heard that name before, haven't we? Dude, Jen, it looks beautiful. I think the critique that I disagree with the most so far is that it looks like Fortnite. It totally does not look like Fortnite. I feel like Fortnite's very like Pixar animated, like goofy. It does, to me, this does not look like that.
You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
Not Fartnut.
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
So, are they not in your head now? Like, why are you normal now? Yeah, I see that. It does look like Horizon Zero Dawn. Kyle, thank you for the tier 3 sub for 61 months. It's good to see you. Yeah, there's definitely like an artistic style. Like, it is quite smooth. It's not like mega realistic, but like, I don't see it looking like Fortnite. I think if it was super saturated and had like unbelievably bright colors everywhere, then I might say yes, but like, it doesn't look like that to me. Take a deep breath.
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillinane's new creation.
Tier 3 subs make me feel like they're super VIP
So
level.
much gold.
Yeah, tier 3 subs get access to pictures of my belly button. All this for greed? No, now I'm pissed off.
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers. The blights everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
I'm a Grey Warden, so I kind of do, don't I? Isn't that part of the ritual?
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook, you're a Grey Warden. You could pack him off to Weishaupt as punishment.
Oh, interesting. I get like an extra choice because I'm a Grey Warden. That's really cool. Yeah, let's utilize it then. Let them handle it. The mayor will seek redemption by helping the Grey Warden. Yeah, fuck it. This is like a better option than just leaving him here or letting him go.
We'll send him to the Wardens.
No! I'll never survive that.
Well, you never survive this either.
Even murderous traitors like you.
It's more than you deserve.
You don't understand. I've felt their power. It's irresistible.
You're gonna spend the rest of your life.
He literally just said, "Save me. I will never listen to them again. I will resist them." And now he's saying it's irresistible. Like the voices are irresistible. Which one is it, bestie? Now I'm starting to think we should have left him here. I don't know. Something's off with him. Maybe it's the indoctrination. I don't know.
Fighting darkspawn.
Something's not right
That's
with this
not
man.
enough to redeem you, but it's a start.
But
Be grateful I'm even giving you this chance.
Seriously. That's a really cool choice. That's really neat that your backstory gives you like extra
The
choices.
fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solas, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the blight, and corrupting a village was just the start.
Was this like our first mission? Reapers?
They made plans to
Someone say
tap
Reapers?
more of the blight. All of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Everyone? Even me? But like, I have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Does that change anything? Does that change anything? Oh, that is a fast travel thing. During the game, you will open up fast travel beacons, which are also save checkpoints. Explore local maps to discover beacon locations. Yes, mommy. Yes, mama. Wait, are we still at the village? It looks brighter. Oh, no, we went back. Never mind. We went back. Speak to Strife and Ireland. Your besties are gone. Sorry. So, like, taxes? Taxes? Yes, Kyle, were you here yesterday when I said that? Dude, this is reminding me so much of Mass Effect 3. And, like, that's not a bad thing. I liked Mass Effect 3. Obviously, I had my own issues with the ending and stuff, but, like, everything up to that point is so fun. Like, it's reminding me so much of that. How far are you into the story? Only a few hours, like 3 hours? So not much. I don't know how long this is gonna take me, but, like, I get stuck between wanting to do everything because I really do love 100% in games and doing, like, every side quest and stuff, but I also have to reckon with the fact that I'm a Twitch streamer, which means someone will come in here at some point and be like, this happens at the end, by the way. Like, it just will happen. So I'm like somewhere in between where I'm like, I want to do some side quests, but not all of them, and then save all of them for like a different playthrough. And I want to get back to Life is Strange too, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind
Oh,
of
Gillenane
ritual.
was one of the gods, and they were talking through the dragon.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The
Brainwash.
ritual spread blight everywhere.
Now about
the
my
entire
payment.
village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgarnon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
She's gonna get shat on. Bird's gonna shit on her. Oh!
I didn't say it was a show of force.
Ah, she's back! Morrigan! Oh my god!
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Ah!
Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance.
Oh my god!
I thought she
I'm
could
so
help.
happy!
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solas.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help
She
then,
looks
as it is now.
unreal.
Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
I need a second. Morrigan is one of my favorite characters from the Dragon Age series because she's so quippy and quick-witted. Like, her remarks are so funny, but she's also, like, super fucking powerful. Like, I'm so happy she's in this game. Oh my God, I'm so happy she's in this game. I love Morrigan. I need her in every single Dragon Age game ever. I love her so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. She looks so good. She looks so fucking good. Oh my God. Who are you? I'm gonna ask this for the people in chat who haven't played this.
So, who are you exactly?
To me, she's my queen.
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais.
I love that
Witch of
all the
Wilds,
voice actors are the same
friend to the
too.
Inquisition. My place here, however, is but
It wouldn't be
a humble
the same without
advisor
her.
on matters arcane.
If it was a
Witch of
different
the
actor, it'd be so
Wilds.
weird.
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Oh, thank you for that, Morgan. You can always trust her to be so uplifting and optimistic. I'm glad for your help. We're no pushovers.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solas
All of
himself may
this.
be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
So you know the Dreadwolf.
Just to
Babe,
be
they were in
clear,
the same party in
you know
Inquisition.
your old friend Solas is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetis Crossing once the gods are through.
Your mama's crossing. Yeah, that's one of the critiques I've seen to Taki is that there's not a ton of dialogue choices so far, and also I've seen that like the meaner options are pretty tame. I haven't tried any of them yet because I really struggle to be mean in video games, but apparently it's not bad. So yeah, it sounds like it's not as like risky as like previous games. That's not happening.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice.
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic.
Well, then
of
I guess
your
I'm gonna
own.
need a mage on my
When
team,
you
Morgan.
interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to
It got
find
lost
it.
in Varric's
Tis
shoulder.
better in your hands than those of the gods.
Can I say something? If you have a chance to look at her necklace, this is like such a like nerdy thing for me to be excited about. So her necklace has like different pillars on it, and they're all moving individually. It's not just like one clunky piece that's moving with her. It's like each little individual like piece of her jewelry is moving on its own, which to me, I'm like, look at how far video games have come.
Is
Look
there
at how
anything
far
else
they've come.
Solas might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the Lighthouse.
Ah, yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
But
I
he's
can take a
different,
look at it.
so.
Maybe fix it even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different.
Oh, the hair
now.
too, the hair physics.
Our gods are back.
It's
Our
so
gods.
And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Bilara, you need to fucking calm down. We work together. I gotta inspire them. We work together.
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Bilara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Eluvian working. Harding can track down the lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices.
Of course, when I point out
These
her
are the
necklace, they
times
don't
in which
show a full
legends
shot
are
of the
born
necklace anymore.
Or slain.
Y'all just are gonna have to
In
trust
this
me on that.
battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Ugh. Please tell me Morgan's joining the party. After investigating the town of Demeda's Crossing, the team discovered the gods had laid waste to the town with blight. Worse, they tempted the mayor into betraying his people for gold. The team decided to banish the mayor to Grey Wardens. He might be of more use to us by helping the Grey Wardens. So, like, I'm kind of like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The necklace jiggle physics! You get me! You get me! Oh, this is the ritual site. Okay, let's take a short break because I've been drinking tea like crazy this morning, so I have to pee. So I'm gonna take a quick little break. Okay, we're back. Time to see what's going on at the ritual site. Time to kiss Morrigan's toes. Time to gnaw at her ankles. Cause that's the only thing I want to do right now is gnaw on Morrigan's ankles. Delicious ankles. Toes? You heard me. It's Morrigan. Don't act like you don't want to do the same thing.
It's gotta be done.
Don't look at me like you wouldn't do the same thing, okay? It's Morrigan. The Witch of the Wilds or whatever she's called, I forgot. What? The Witch of my heart, more like.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
So do
We're
you!
up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I
Oh,
have.
Morgan and Alistair are
I
always
should've
in my party.
taken
Their
the shot.
banter is so good. We all carry blame.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solas is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone
No
has a part to play.
kiss.
Varric brought us together because of our
I am
strengths.
too sad about
He
Bianca.
wanted
That's
a team we could
devastating.
rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solas's dagger.
We gotta like,
It'll be a start.
we gotta like either put the pieces back together or build him a newer, better Bianca. But like, there is no replacing Bianca. That's his sidekick, you know? That's so sad. Wasn't he named after a woman he really liked? Bianca was named after another. I feel like I remember Bianca as like a real, like another dwarf. That's what I thought. We need a
There's
funeral.
magic
Oh, the
lingering in the
ex-wife.
spot. Strong.
Oh.
Old.
The dagger was here.
Well, maybe he should get a new
Something
one then.
took it.
Maybe he does need a new one and name it something else. Not after your ex-wife. Oh!
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
She's getting splashed in this pus. She's getting absolutely splashed in it. Oh, is that? Why did it glow if I can't destroy it? Fine.
Look, there it goes.
I missed it. Oh, it's like gold. That's why it shined. Okay. Okay. She was in Inquisition. She threatened my eyeballs. No, they were never married. Bianca was in an arranged marriage, so they were never like together. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's right. I feel like I remember her coming to the base in Inquisition. It really has been like a year since I played it.
Coming right at us.
Oh, that little thing? I'm playing on easy mode. I'll be fine. Me missing all my shots on easy mode. Oh, not her. I'm saving my ultimate. Not that it really matters, but whatever.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
You don't have to call me that. I'm just tired. It's not very nice. It's not a nice thing to call me. I just didn't wear a lot of makeup today. Jeez. Like a bionicle villain. I don't know what they look like, but I'm gonna trust you on that. Oh.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
Whee! Broken ankle. Displaced shoulder. Rib cage. Completely destroyed.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
They don't, to my knowledge, but Solas'
They don't
dagger
like a little
is special.
trinket?
They might be drawn to it.
I love a little trinket sometimes. A little trinket now and again. I think you'd love the game Divinity Original Sin 2. So, I tried playing it with my ex once, and he was so micromanagey that, like, we couldn't even get past the first, like, 2 hours. Because he was just constantly telling me, like, you go do this, you get this, you level up in this, and I was just like, this is not fun. I need to play it. I own it, so I can play it. But after Baldur's Gate 3, I was like, oh, I might like these games. I might like turn-based games. Is that a holla? I think that's a holla, because it's like an elven deer or something, right?
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
I'm not concerned.
Great hit, Rook.
I'm playing on toddler mode. I'm playing on learning how to walk
More
mode.
darkspawn coming out of those pools. Better.
Oh, stagger and takedowns. Perform takedown with. Oh, exciting! We get cinematics. Damage enemies to fill their stagger meter. Once full. I wish it would show me what the stagger meter looks like, because there's so many meters, I don't know which one it would be. Once full, enemies are staggered, which leaves them vulnerable and temporarily unable to fight. Perform a takedown with R on a staggered enemy to hit them with a powerful attack that does increase damage. Afterwards, that enemy will no longer be staggered.
Ready.
Got it. Okay, let's give it a shot, chat. Oh, it's the blue. It's the little lavender one at the top. I chopped his sword arm off. Oh god.
Shit.
I've only done the same one each time though. I know people who prefer Divinity OS2 over BG.
I don't think these
Really?
darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
It must be amazing because I loved Baldur's Gate 3. I've wanted to play it again, but it's such a huge time commitment that I'm like, ugh, I need a break. I want to finish all my other games first and then I'll go back and play it. All the games in my backlog are like 100-hour games where I'm like, god damn it. This is gonna take me so long. It's gonna take me forever. Jesus. What if I just... No. Let's keep going. We gotta stop. It's a sink for sure, yeah. Which sucks because it's a good game, it's just a lot of commitment. It's like I have to be okay with playing the same game for like over a month.
Over there, our dagger thief.
But I would love to play
More blood
Divinity again, because I do have it. Can I shoot this? Easy peasy.
And there's probably another one.
Oh, I thought this would just, oh, that's what it is. Wait, can I shoot while I'm holding it? Oh.
Nicely done. I mean,
Clever.
it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Clever. Clever girl. I'm gonna take it with me just, oh, good, okay. If y'all wanna be a little evil, I recommend the game Tyranny. Oh, I haven't heard of that one, what is it? Can I tell y'all, me and my friend started, I've talked about this a few times, but like, I'll explain it again. Me and my friend started, we were both like having a big discussion on how disappointed we were with like a lot of AAA games. And this was like a year ago. And we were like, honestly, we should do like an indie game book club where we play the same indie game at the same time, and then we like review it and document like our favorite quotes and when we finished it and like what we liked and didn't like about it, and give it scores based on like puzzles or combat or whatever. And it is like one of the most fulfilling gaming memories that like I have, because I have found so many amazing indie games. There are some bangers out there. Like Killer Frequency I put on there. Another good one is One Shot. Solar Ash is incredible. And they're all like not that long, so it's like easy to digest. But like I really enjoyed it. And then the reviews that we give it in our Google Doc, we will also put it into a Steam, we'll also put it into a Steam review, so it like supports the devs. And it's just been really cool. It's been really cool to check out different games. I'm gonna kill you. I'm literally gonna kill you. I'm playing on potty trainer mode. You can't take me. You cannot take me. Killer Frequency, I want to play it again so bad, but I want to get everyone killed.
Another one of those magical beams.
Between a rook and a hard place. Oh, takedown.
There are two of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Beans? Direct the beam. Oh, I see. Up there. Okay. So there's one.
That's one. Now to find the other.
I know where the other one is. I just don't know how to get there. How to get up there. Oh, Outer Wild. Oh my god. I don't think I think when I played that we hadn't started the indie game club yet, but Outer Wilds, masterpiece. Like actual masterpiece. So good. Really hard to get into at first, but like once you like kind of let go of like what you normally expect from video games, it's like unbelievable. Hee hee, I found you. I almost fell.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
We did it. Is there something behind here too? That's disgusting. Small Saga. Ooh, that's cool. If you guys want to suggest any indie games for me to play later, feel free to put them in Discord or something. It's easier for me to keep track of if they're in Discord. But we used to do this thing that I kind of want to bring back, where during the Steam winter sale, I would let chat pick out games for me. Like we would just browse the store together. And I would let chat pick out like 5 games for me to buy, and then we'd pick one and play right after we bought it. So it was like a really fun thing. And the last time we did this, the game I chose, or the game we all chose to play together was Last Day of June. I finished it in one sitting, and I was sobbing at the end. Like, openly weeping. It was so beautiful and so sad. So I really want to do that again because it was such a fun experience. What the hell? Where am I? Did I go the right way? Leave me alone. You know what? I'm gonna use my ult. This is just too easy. I really want to do it again. It was fun. Well, I love video games that like touch me. You know what I mean? It like I have like a list of video games that to me are like art. And like video games are art, obviously, but like it's like if like a boomer was like video games aren't art, they're useless, blah blah blah. I have a list of video games I would show them to be like, no, you don't understand. Video games are art. Art. Where does this go? Oh, this just went to oh, so where I was like the okay. We're going back. Last Day of June was based on the music video for Drive Home by Steven Wilson. Had the same art. Even Wilson himself came on and composed the soundtrack. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's about this like husband who lives in a neighborhood with his wife, and they get into a car accident and she dies. And he tries, it's like a puzzle game where you try to use puzzles and like images to rewind time to change the outcome. And it's so sad. It's so sad. And there's no dialogue. There's no like voice acting or anything. And it's so sad. It's such a great game. I had one of these discussions lately and I really hate that mindset. What mindset? Which one? I've been yapping about a bunch of topics, so I already forgot. Oh, the Forgotten City! I think I've heard of that. It sounds familiar. Might be on my wish list. Might have put it on my wish list. Gold Quarry. I forgot. Because whenever I stream, we have like 5 conversations at once, so I just forget everything. Ooh, there's a crystal back there. I see you. And there's money. And more money. Ugh. Time-tested trappings. Ooh. Rogues can only wear like light or medium armor, right? The video games aren't art. Like, girl, you don't even try to get... No! It's all the same thing of like, video games are so violent, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like... Play some video games for real.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking. Better hope it still has the dagger.
Why is he standing like that? He's got some chicken wings. I'm gonna take a bite out of these chicken wings. Oh my God!
Range incoming!
Jesus! Hold on. I gotta take out the big guns. Ah!
Lucky shot.
What do you mean lucky shot? I ran right in. Or was she talking to Harding? Lucky shot. Is that the dagger? Oh, we found it.
Lyrium.
Harding?
What the fuck?
Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation.
What the? What happened to Harding? What the fuck? Oh, she's fine. A little indoctrination don't hurt nobody.
Song of the Stone.
Are you okay? First of all. Okay, Medusa. Oh my god, she's Medusa now. Indoctrination, wrong franchise. Well, is it? I've seen a lot of similarities between this game and Mass Effect 3. That's all I'm saying. Not that it's bad, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Oh. Primers and detonators. Combine primers and detonators to trigger detonations. Mass Effect got these. Just saying. Some abilities apply a particular primer to a target. Each primer has a matching detonator. Use the correct combination and trigger a detonation to deal increased stagger damage. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying. Combo opportunity. Oh! Harding's shred ability followed by Neve's icebreaker. Oh, it shows the... Okay.
All set.
Oh! That was cool. Oh! I blew up. I blew up.
They're aiming for us.
Oh, I can just go hit them.
They're coming from the right. Ready to go again. In the back.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I'm good to go.
Okay, hold on. Let's do the thing I just learned. Okay.
Got it.
Yay! Oh no. What can I use? The screaming really got me.
Dagger. What did it do to me?
The screaming.
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Rogue has all kinds of sick flips. I chose mage. Yeah.
Your pet has failed, sister.
Oh.
And now the magic
Oh,
of
it's
the
Elgernon.
dreadful stagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another.
Oh, they're creepy. Not red lyrium. This is like their like fentanyl. This is like this universe's fentanyl. Can we romance the tentacle lady? The second you see the villain, you're like, how do we get in her pants? How do we get in there?
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solas's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
Her little stitches.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished.
I feel like that whole thing is gonna come back later. Her
Dwarves
just casually being
have
like
never
brainwashed
used
by
magic.
that sword, or the dagger.
We can't.
Oh my god! I forgot dwarves can't use magic. There was that one side quest in Origins where there was a dwarf that wanted to join the Circle of Magi, and you had to like convince them to let her join because they were like, well, she can't do magic. Rook is optimistic about Harding's new ability. Rook is baffled. I say let's think it's a gift.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud?
You put your life in danger,
I
girl.
don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange.
And then there's
But not in a bad
enchantment.
way.
Oh my
I
god,
feel
Sandal.
Connected
To
the
I forgot about Sandal. Enchantment.
to the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the
So
rock.
you kind of do have magic in your own
I
way.
wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
Sandal has been doing some very magic shit through Origins and 2. I don't know all the lore of that. I need the lore. I can romance Horning! Wait, no, I can't. I can't flirt with anyone yet because I haven't met all the teammates yet. I need to know all my options. I need to know all my options. This is hard. Just make sure to aim.
Well, as long as you're throwing rocks at the bad guys and not me.
Don't give me a reason to, then.
No promises.
You can flirt with everyone,
I'll
no
send
commitments.
word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw.
But then how do I know who I can
And
commit
then
to?
I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solas in the Fade.
Harding
Good
is
luck.
so cute.
Try not to let him get to you.
I just want to see all my
It
options.
feels like we're finally making some
Oh, they'll
progress.
tell you. Oh, so
And
we get to flirt with everybody.
I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
Oh, so it's like
With their
just
eyes on the
communicated.
Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Who the hell is that? They communicate their feelings? That's so unrealistic. That's so not real. The team returned to Solas' ritual site, hoping to find the lyrium dagger that Solas lost. They pried the ancient artifact away. Ooh. From the darkspawn ghouls that were drawn to it, but touching the dagger has had a profound effect on Harding, seemingly rekindling a forgotten link between her and the stone. What this means for Harding remains to be seen. I think it's going to come back again. I do.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solas.
I do think it's going to come back again. Ooh, I can mess with my skills. What specialization do I want to go for? Saboteur, True Swashbuckler, the Lords of Fortune, Saboteur, specializes in using explosive and other contraptions to weaken I'm not a big, like, trap person. The Antivan Crow Duelist specializes in dancing between blades and punishing enemies with devastating blows. I think it's going to be Duelist because I love having I love having two swords because the Veil Ranger looks like it's a bow thing. Okay, I'm going to work towards this one. I'm playing on easy mode, so I guess I don't really have to care that much what I go for, but I do want to move closer to this area. So let's go this way. Sword stagger, 20%. I thought that said necrotic frog. I was like, I get a poison frog? Not a big trap person. Are you more into house? Music. Music joke. That took me a second. Yes, Dragon Age Origins is so next-gen graphics. I love the stiff hair. That's one of those games where, like, whenever people say things like, oh, the original Dragon Age was so much better, I'm like, when's the last time you played it? Like, you gotta, like, go and play it and be like, oh. Oh. Right. Because, like, whenever I go back and play old games that I really loved, I'm like, damn, this did not age well. Like, I've been trying to go back and play, like, Sims games on the PS2, because I was obsessed with those. I was obsessed with all the Sims games, like Herb Sims in the City and Bustin' Out and stuff. When I play it now, I'm like, this is garbage. Not that, like, at the time it wasn't garbage, but now it's garbage. Now it is garbage. Let's do extra stagger. And then some healing stuff. I kind of want to look around the lighthouse more and see if there's any more of those wisps that, like, open special places. Workshop? The Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading your equipment at the Caretaker's Workshop will increase in item statistics. Finding another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase in item statistics while also unlocking new properties. Pursue both paths to bring out your equipment's full potential. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments. Enchantments? Is it Dragon Age or garbage? I know, I was just thinking the same thing. I hope Dragon Age gets at least Dragon Age 1 and 2, or Origins and 2. I hope they get a remaster. I would love to play those again with the same treatment that Mass Effect got, because, like, the work they did on Mass Effect 1 is unreal. It's unreal. It's so beautiful. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, these are what's equipped. So can I upgrade? Oh, I have the materials. I can upgrade my armor. Let's do it. And then it didn't look like I had a whole lot of other material. Oh, yes. Level up the sword. What about the other sword? No, damn it. Bow? Oh, can I not upgrade it? Or maybe, okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll look at the other ones later, because it looks like I can upgrade, like... Change monument? Oh my god, this one's beautiful! Legendary Hala leaving streaks of gold in its wake. Hanal Gilan. I can collect new monuments? That's so pretty! One of my favorite things about Inquisition was going into this, like, beat-up old castle, and, like, as you progress through the story, you and your team build it up more and make it like an actual home, and I'm hoping it's the same in this one, because I love a base building thing. It's so fun. So fun. Ding dong. Origins isn't that bad. It's just, like... I think it's not even about a Dragon Age conversation. It's just about, like, a nostalgia glasses conversation in general. Whenever people say, like, the older ones are better, it's like, go back and play that. The only game I have that opinion on is that I still think The Sims 2 is the best of the series, and I go back and play it regularly. Sims 1's a nightmare. Sims 1's a fucking nightmare. That is hard mode. But, like, Sims 2 is, like, to me, a masterpiece. I still play it. But, like, most games, when I go back and play it, I'm like, this is not as good as I remembered. It's just not the same.
Wait, that room wasn't there before, I don't think.
New room? Meditate!
Nev, or Harding, must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
When I find out who lit 100 candles and put my room in this beautiful gold aquarium, girl, my legs are open. Sorry. My legs are open. On life in the Lighthouse. Ancient logbook is filled with meticulous Veilfire runes. Though it is encoded, flicking through it offers vignettes of borrowed memory. Fearful refugees are ushered to the lighthouse through alluvions, emerging from the infirmary and libraries as soldiers, spies, and scholars. Gardeners plant long-extinct herbs that grow, are harvested, and wither in the blink of an eye. The sharp smell of distilling medicine wafts from a window, and poison for the enemy drips into a vial. The arguments of a war council go on late into the night. Forbidden songs are sung freely, with filthy lyrics substituted for the Evanuris' names. Finally, a heated conversation silhouetted against glass with quick shadows darting behind it. The argument ends with a wordless but unmistakable impression. You summon them, you feed them. Creepy. Creepy. Whoever's writing these codex entries, I love you, but also, like, get help. Because what the fuck? Varric shaving mirror.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solas, and he gave me this.
Look in the mirror.
Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Get it done. Examine options related to scars. Gender identity options. Oh, that's cool. I look good. What can I say?
A damn good looking hero, if I do say so.
Hi, BB, how are you? Look at the mirror. Oh, I guess it's too late. Place toy griffin.
Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from darkspawn. She said that
when she was a Grey
since
Warden?
the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers.
Oh, that
If I
would make
hadn't
me
been
cry.
there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the first warden complaining I ignored orders.
Oh, I made the right call. I suppose it was fair. Never had to deal with the first warden complaining I ignored orders. I'm gonna stand by whatever decision I made. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna stand by it. Murdermans, thank you so much for 45 months. Welcome back. Sabina,
Doesn't
are you
matter what the
playing
first
this?
warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements.
Aw, that's really sweet. Which Dragon Age is your fave? Okay, so I haven't played 2 for compatibility reasons. Like a lot of the time when I try to play older games on my computer, they crash a lot or they freeze or whatever. So I haven't played 2, but I've played Origins and Inquisition, and I think Origins is my favorite because the character banter is so good. Like the way they talk to each other is so fun. But I loved Inquisition too. I really loved Inquisition.
Pedler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
Oh, the gods won't care. No, let's do something more uplifting. He loved traveling, so do I.
He had fancy silks from Olay, statuettes from the wilds down south. Oh, I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
She's so cute. 2's the best! I want to play it so bad. It's just, I've had so many issues with it crashing on my computer. So, like, I really hope, we were just talking about this, I hope that they remaster Origins and 2 the way that they did with Mass Effect, because I would love to play it updated, like, no compatibility issues, no crashing issues. Like, I want to play them both so bad. Origins has the best depth. DA2 has great characters. Inquisition has great environments. Yeah, they all do kind of have different strengths, don't they? I didn't really get everyone's beef with Inquisition. I really liked it. I think it might have been like a continuity of like the BioWare hate train after Mass Effect 3, because I liked it. I thought it was fun.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing potions as I did training with blades or a bow.
It was hard, but worthwhile.
It took me so long learning to get the alchemical mixtures just right, but what I learned saved my life more than once.
This is her gratefulness, chat. I heard the PC is a nightmare. Yeah, it's too hard. I have the games on Xbox.
Pound, 2 shillings and 2 pence.
That scared the shit out of me.
Sleep or...
That scared the shit out of me.
Maybe if I clear my mind.
I was gonna say, I have them on Xbox 360, but the loading times are so long. I forgot how long it took games to load on the 360. Like, every loading area takes ages. Jay, thank you very much. That's very sweet. I want to see if I can talk to Bellara. Introduction to the Lighthouse. I'll read that later. I want to see if I can go talk to Bellara. Because she might have a timed conversation. Oh, Varric! How you doing, Daddy? Oh, I can't talk to him. That's fine. Okay, Varric's there. What other rooms are there? No, this must be someone else's room when they join the team. I just saw her on the map. Where'd she go? Oh, she's downstairs. Okay. I want to talk to her. I really like doing the timed conversations because I want to get all the context. They loaded so slowly. I just don't have the patience for it anymore. I'm like, I know what it is to have an SSD, so I need y'all to speed this up a little bit. You need to be worthy, defeat the EA launcher. That's your first boss. You have to defeat the EA launcher to be able to play Dragon Age 2. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, she's here. She's at the mirror thing. Every goddamn time I try to interact with someone, I start jumping. Just talk.
Oh, Rook. Hello. I've never seen an alluvium like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
She's so cute.
Wait, if the magic is feeding back into itself... This thing's self-stabilizing! Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Soon as Illyrium cures, I should be able to fix this. Not entirely sure what will happen when I do. But I can see the flaw in the resonance, so whatever it's supposed to do, it's not currently doing.
Someone stop me from romancing her right now. So I'm about to get on one knee and propose with a ring. I love her.
Can't rush this kind of thing, Rook.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to hear you talk. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just go to the room thing. Oh, if I rest, I can talk to Solas. Because he'll be in my dreams. Not that that's any different from real life. Stop. What? Get sloppy. Get sloppy with her. My bed is an antique couch? Oh, I'm meditating. I see. This is so sick. This is really cool. Ah! God. Jesus. My eyes.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
I still got all my limbs, Solas.
But perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded.
I googled it and it is the same voice actor.
After all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Solas remembered your verbal jab at him. Good. I hope he remembers it until he dies. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion. Rubbing it in. I kind of like being sassy with him. It's really fun. I'm gonna slap your bald head.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the
This is
Elven
why
Empire.
your mom doesn't like you.
Okay. This is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane. Well, for starters, I'm playing on easy mode. So, like, I'm gonna win the game. I'm gonna beat the game. Can I just keep being sassy to him? We're gonna put his dick under a spell. Guards, put Solas's dick under a spell. Can we make up a new one? Witches and potions, ring the bell. Put this hot elf's dick under a spell. What else? What else could I do? Let me think. Boiling cauldron of carrots and leeks. Make Solas bend over and spread his cheeks. I want him. I want him. I want him. Not a part 2 of this. It's so fun. What else? Give me one more. Let me do one more. Let's see. Okay, hold on. The breeze of a dandelion, the kiss of a rose. Make Solas get down on one knee and propose. Okay, I'm done. Halloween's over. I'm done. I don't know what it is. I'm just into this man. I'm just into this man. And suck my toe. Not suck my toes. That was pretty spot on too. Make this man get on one knee and suck my toes. I'm just gonna keep bantering with him. It's really fun.
I'm
Proper
not in charge
bants.
of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your
You told Solas that you are only filling in as
Declare
leader.
yourself the leader, and others may think you power hungry. No better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village, dealing with a Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were
You
to wait
need
for
an intervention.
reinforcements.
For
But
the
we knew
penis
that by
spells?
the time they arrived, everyone
But
in
they're
that village would be dead.
fun.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title.
You know who I am.
But when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
He's hotter in this game than he was in Inquisition.
My rebellion against
In
the
Inquisition,
Allurers,
he was such a hull
the elven
monitor. I
gods,
couldn't
as you
stand
call
him.
They wish to reclaim their dominion
But
over
he's
this
like
world.
sexy in
To
this
accomplish
game.
that, they will need two
I'm
things.
into it.
First, the blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned until they release it.
I want to ask him some questions. Why blight the world?
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillinane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
I hate when he brings up good points. It's so annoying. He's one of those villains with good points where I'm like, God damn it. Fine. You can start another blight.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillinane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at the village, that's them not at full strength?
Goddamn.
Correct.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that'll be fun.
The rest of the blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Ooh, can we stop them? How do we stop them? Then we stop them. she's been like funny, but like she stands her ground when she needs to, which is kind of the character I like building for her. That she's like sassy, but like she can like stand up for herself. I don't know. I think that's the character I want to build for her. Then we stop them.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
Well, we've
already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
Is he on my
You
side?
said the gods needed 2 things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
No, that's okay, please.
Follow us. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Thanks. All right. See ya. Deuces. I'm out of here. Sounds entertaining.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the Lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
No, maybe you could come over
Not
and
yet,
help me.
but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will.
Is he working with us
And
or
when
what?
you
I'm so
speak
confused
with
now.
Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
It's an enemy of my enemy situation. Oh, that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as up to date on Dragon Age lore as I am Mass Effect lore. I do feel like a Mass Effect encyclopedia. With Dragon Age, I have a lot of blind spots. Like, I could not explain anything. Oh! Decoration mode? Hold on, I have to do something. I don't know if I'll get DMCA'd for that, but I had to. I want to put the decor where I think they fit best. So like the mirror, I really want to put next to the wardrobe. Oh, I can't. Rogue's practice kit. Okay, fine. That can go there. Where else can I put the mirror? Actually, you know what? I think I prefer the practice kit over here. Where else can I put the mirror? Oh, right here works, because this is another dresser. So that works. And then the toy thing we'll just leave there. Okay. Yay! I love talking to Solas. Ugh. It's just something deep inside me. Deep inside me. When did this open up? Oh, this is Varric! Oh, Varric.
So Solas told the truth.
Do you
about
need
the
a cold
gods.
shower? You know it's bad when you're asking me
It's
that.
bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't replace you. I'm not as short as you are.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land.
It makes me sad that he calls him the
Exactly
Dreadwolf
people
and
you'd
not
expect me to
Solas.
recruit.
Because they were on the same
Disciplined,
team.
predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid?
No.
I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall.
You mean
on it,
Chuckles?
but
His name is Chuckles.
Kid.
It's on his birth certificate.
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solas wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't
That's because
worry,
he only has concepts
I'll
of a plan.
still be here to talk if you need me.
Let's talk to him now that he's awake. About Nev being hurt.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Aww. I love Varric. He's just such a great character.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solas and the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with
I
him
can't
in
get
my
over
head.
him calling him
But how are
Chuckles.
you feeling about it?
Excuse me, but her freckles. I love her. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie to you. When a new game comes out that I've been really excited for, that's an RPG, I spend like 5 minutes in Character Creator because I just want to play the game. So she is one of the presets mostly. I did change her hair and I gave her some scars, I changed her eye color and her lips and like some things, but she's mostly a preset because I just want to play the game. But I saw her and I fell in love with her. I was like, okay, freckles. Okay, freckles. How are you feeling about it? He's an asshole. I'm gonna say we need his help. It's like
It
practical.
doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
That's our Chuckles.
Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You sent him to the wardens, right?
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
He gives such great advice. I need a Varric. You know how we talk about like mother figures, father figures? I need a Varric figure. I need one of him in my pocket that I can take out whenever I need it. You know what I mean?
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Morrigan?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Don't have to tell me twice. I love Nev.
Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Oh, I love him. That's my adoptive dad. That's my dada. That's my dada. He calls the Iron Bull tiny. I forgot about that.
Go see what the others are up to.
I'm not even looking at you, Varric. Don't flatter yourself. So I played, okay, this sounds kind of silly. I was so sure that that Veilguard was gonna come out last year that I replayed Inquisition because I was like, I wanna get myself all fresh and up to date on the story and stuff. but because it was over a year ago now, I forgot it all again. Like, I remember the basic story of it, like the premise, but like I forgot all the smaller details like that. Calling Iron Bull tiny is amazing. Iron Bull's who I romanced, by the way. Nobody asked, but I just want to throw that out there. Okay, I'm gonna take another stretch break. I want to make some more tea because I'm cold. I'm really cold. Oh, honestly, if they postpone because of Baldur's Gate 3, I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Unfortunately, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick stretch break. Okay, we're back. Let's keep going. I want to talk to my girl, Nev. Check in with Nev. She's like in the library or something. Welcome back, Ivory. Thank you. Thank you so much. What teacher's change in your life? A lot of things. You're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Can you imagine how cold it must be in this room?
You're here for leads.
It looks freezing.
You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that?
Another
First,
corrupt
the
mage.
Antivan
Crows?
Not just any assassin. Their most feared mage killer.
Antivan Crows?
Of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Think we'll get along.
You think a trained killer will like us?
What's not to love? The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
What the fuck is that fucking elf's name from Origins? If it's him, I'm gonna lose my mind. That's not Fenris, is it? It's a different guy. What's his name? The one who's like, it's really hard to get him to say Zevran! Imagine if it's Zevran! Oh, I loved him. When I replayed Origins a few years ago, I only romanced him because he's so no strings attached and he's just like, hey, you wanna like have sex? And my character would be like, fuck yeah. I loved Zevran. Oh my God, let's give it a try.
Time to make new friends.
Love him. If he's back, I'm gonna scream.
First. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers.
That was what
blood
my other
magic,
character
and
was.
Imperial corruption.
My other character
They've
was a
got
Shadow
eyes
Dragon.
and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they mages?
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
That's cool. Your friends are our friends.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talk to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
We're doing the Antivan Crows one first. So Zevran is good for a rebound? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because he flat out says like he doesn't want any commitment. He's like, I literally just want to screw around. Which I thought was really interesting because like a lot of characters aren't like that in these games. It's either like you romance them and you're committed or like you're not, you know? Into the crossroads, not the crossroads. Okay, Antivan Crows were... Where were they? Isn't she so beautiful?
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Where Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try.
The way they're side-eyeing each other.
And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
She did it! Balara, my queen, you did it!
There you have it.
She did it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
I don't know what gamer installs are on about saying none of the women in this game are attractive. It literally is like, if they're not blonde with like triple F boobs, like it's all just so porn-brained. It's literally like, they look at like a Facetune filter and they're like, that's what a woman should look like. Like, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, it's just wild. It's so funny to see the whole like go woke, go broke argument, because like Baldur's Gate 3 was heralded as like one of the best games ever made of all time. It's like super critically acclaimed. It sold insanely well. I don't think the company, the developer, has ever had any layoffs because they're a private company, so they take care of their employees. In fact, I think they were hiring like a few months ago. Like, they're so successful. So it's like, or maybe like other people exist. Not that there's anything wrong with being blonde and having big boobs. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that that's their vision of a real woman, is a porn star, basically. Like, literally super skinny waist, big ass, big boobs, short and petite, no hair anywhere except their head. Like, it's just so weird. It's so weird that they're like, that's what makes a real woman. Oh my God. Yeah, it's so bizarre. I also, like, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but like the idea of them getting up in arms of like, they're trying to make you gay, they're trying to make you trans or whatever. And it's like, these are all options. Do you know what optional means? Optional. You don't have to choose any of these things. You don't have to have top surgery scars. You don't have to be trans. You don't have to be gay. Like, I don't understand why the dynamic for these people is all or nothing. Like, either the game is entirely woke, or the game is what they want, which is like usually like the protagonist is a scruffy white guy and all the characters are white. Like, you can be in between. Like, it's just so like, it's just so silly. It's so silly to say that the existence of other people besides you is woke. Like, that's so goofy. It's so weird to be like, the main character doesn't look like me, so it's woke. Like, there are trans people that exist. There are non-binary people that exist. There are people with disabilities that exist. Like, it doesn't make it woke. They just exist. They're just real people. Like, it's all so weird. It's such a weird conversation. We categorize them. I think Godfiend categorized them as those people, capitalized. Like, that's their group name now, is those people. She called it Virevas, freedom of ways. I wonder, is it safe?
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven guards who...
Those people, and people is questionable. Yeah.
Point taken.
Some of the
It
older
really is.
texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
I want that.
We saw
I'm sick of
something
traffic.
similar
I
when
want
we were
that.
chasing Solas. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who the fuck are you? Have you just been listening in this whole time? Yeah, her prosthetic is cool. It is really cool. Neat trick.
Either you found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along. Not sure which one worries me more.
The wolf's fang. You carry
The wolf's fang? That's the dagger?
a new journey. through there. I will wait.
Okay.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options.
Great
One way to
conversation.
find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Those two aren't exclusive.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Kind of easy peasy. Well, Lemon explained it better. It's like a mirror that's supposed to be able to transport you to its pair, like they're in pairs. But the reason this one is so special is because I think Solas made it so that he can use this Alluvian to jump to any Alluvian. So it's like a global Alluvian kind of thing, as opposed to it only taking you to one other place. Which is pretty neat. You can just go wherever you want to go. The crossroads. Wait, do I not get to choose? Find a way to Treviso or Docktown. Investigate the crossroads. The team explores the crossroads, a mysterious network of mirrors that allows instantaneous travel in order to recruit more people to the cause. Can I bring... I for sure want to bring Nev with me to the Shadow Dragons, because she might have some pull with them. But I kind of want to bring Harding and Bellara, because I don't know Bellara that well. Applies and detonates. Oh, they have a detonation pair too. Okay, cool. I'm going to bring them both. And then when we go to the Shadow Dragons, I'll bring Nev with me. Might have some more pull. Hi, Reynaldo. How are you, sunshine? It's good to see you, honey. How are you doing?
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
Can we romance the spirit?
Where is here?
The crossroads.
I was getting the crossroads confused with the deep roads. I was like, why are we going to the deep roads? I just realized I got them confused. Never mind. Oh, it's good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. It's really good to see you. Thanks for coming in to say hi. I hope I get to see you next time I'm at St. Jude again. Sure, I knew that. I already knew that.
Oh, the crossroads. Right, yeah, of course.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads.
I love how they're just ignoring everything I said. You know, one of the devs said a skeleton wasn't out of the question.
Madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
They didn't say yes or no. I don't know whose side they're on. Where's Matt Bone Zone Mercer? I would not be surprised if he's in Dragon Age. He's in everything. As he should be. No, I'm not complaining. Oh, I got a fast travel! Okay, cool. So I don't have to deal with, like, the thingy. Discover these beacons throughout Thetis to unlock fast travel, party member swapping, and respawning at this location. So can I... Which way goes... Get to Treviso or Docktown? Which one will take me to the Antivan crows? Wait, how do I know which one takes me to the Antivan crows? Spirit Dock. or Treviso? Where's my quests? How do I look at my quests? Is it under library? Letters from your companions and others you've aided in your journeys. Oh, I want to get a missive. Is the only way you... Oh, hit triangle from the map tab. Triangle. Oh my God, that was really hard to find. Okay, talk to the crows to find the mage killer. Find the illuvian that leads to Treviso. Okay, cool. That was like weirdly hard to find. Treviso or Docktown? Where does this go?
Here, this dock seems sturdy.
Does this go to Docktown? Wait, what's...
So you can ferry...
Oh, to other islands. Do I take this to Treviso or does this go to Docktown because it's a boat? Chat room, can I take this to Treviso? Because I don't want to get it if it's going to take me to Docktown. I just don't know where I'm going. Yes, that's the way. Okay, thank you.
We sail.
Caretaker, what do you like to do in your spare time? Like, what hobbies do you have? You like long walks on the beach? That goes to both. Okay, sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Okay, well, I've killed a bunch already, so...
we're interlopers too?
Converged city. Get to Treviso or Docktown. Defeat all enemies. Okay.
Attack again.
What was that? Oh my God, my grippers are out. I didn't even notice. That must hurt. She's just barefoot. Doesn't that hurt? Surely that hurts.
That's where they're breaking through.
Oh!
They're fade tearing. Let's cut them off.
Ah! I did not mean to climb.
Nice one.
Fail our god.
Take them out.
Oh. Whoops. I'm working on it, Harding.
End it now.
I'm working on it! Wait just a second! Do I just smack it? Can I smack it? May I smack it?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Does the combat dialogue ever get too repetitive? This is kind of my first time experiencing it. Because everything up until now has kind of been like tutorial-y, so I didn't really hear any. I don't know. I know I'm like 4 hours in, but I still feel like I'm super, like I feel like I'm just starting, really.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Ugh. Is that something inside it?
Let's find out.
That's the champion we're looking for.
Oh! Oh, this will be easy.
You gotta move.
Try best. I'm gonna use this one. You can use this one. You can use this one. Oh, Negorix! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much, honey! It's good to see you! How was was your stream? If you need to raid and run, totally fine. Also, just a heads up, I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition. So if you want to dodge any spoilers, that's totally fine. I'm about 4 or 5 hours in. I think we're on part 4. I'm trying to go by like the trophies that I get. I think we're on part 4. We're in the crossroads. So if you need to like run and avoid spoilers, totally understandable. I will not be upset. But thank you so much. Oh, Veilguard, what did I say? Did I say Inquisition? I just got Inquisition on the mind. Avoiding spoilers, so I'll no worries. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for trusting me with your people. If you're coming here from M stream, first of all, I apologize. We're a farty bunch. But I hope you enjoy your stay with us. So thank you so much for being here. It's very kind. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Thank you. Dude, maybe this time we'll actually find out what age the dragon is. You never ask a dragon their age.
I've never seen so
not
many
ladylike.
Olympians in one place. Where do they all go?
Time to find out.
They'll go to our companions. We gotta go visit the Antivan crows because I want to see if Zevran's there. I don't know, because I don't know what timeline this is on compared with like Origins and stuff, so maybe he's dead, I don't know, but I want to go see if it's Zevran. Where does this go? Treviso, that's where I want to go. If the team needs an assassin, the famed demon of Verantium is their best bet if he's free. Wait, can I only take one person with me? Why isn't Balara there? You will meet an Antivan crow in Treviso. I'm so excited. Yes, I want Balara with me. Oh, you can only bring one person. Oh. Okay. I guess I'll bring Balara. I'm trying to bring who I think would benefit the quest most, but I don't know if it really matters if it's too early on. The dragon's old. There you go. Ah. You never call a dragon old.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
This is cool.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And you're Andaratea Cantori of the Crows.
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
The documents, it's all there.
Not the buns out. Sorry, I got distracted. The buns were out.
My friend says come with us.
I almost fell off the side of the roof.
How long have the Antam soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a
Oh
stalemate.
my
in their
god,
war
this
with
area is
Devinta.
so beautiful.
Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
This area is so pretty.
She stitched it well enough.
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Love a woman with some ambition. I told y'all I'm here for the zip line. I am here
We have
for the
arrived.
zip line.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You're the client.
Who is this
Rook.
diva?
Would you want a drink?
Hi, little
I
Valkyrie.
promise
How
not
are
to
you?
let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, fifth talon. And this is Catarina de la Morte, first talon of the Crows.
An honor.
Donatella
And
Versace.
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
I'm trying to stop
Right.
gods.
My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him
Not
the
Zephyr.
demon of Virantium.
But probably
He was the
still
one
hot.
who did those jobs.
Well, that's a relief.
Sending a demon to take down a god. Sounds like a plan.
It's a nonsense plan, but that's not important. Lucanus de la Morte is dead.
Oh.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson.
Oh?
It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
How do you know that?
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
In front of a
had
complete
eyes on
stranger.
the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray.
How does she know all this?
They made mistakes. And now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Whatever you say, Queen. Oh, Nintendo Doom, it's so fun. I
Come,
really am
Katarina
enjoying it so
arranged the
far.
boat. One of our
I don't
mages-
feel like confident enough to like have a decision on like how good I think the story is or whatever, but it's fun. It's fun. Like the gameplay and the combat are just really fun.
It is there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the
And it has
demon
zip
of Virantium?
lines.
The Ossuary lies
I think
beneath the
people are
sea
really quick
of
to
the
hate
island
on like
mere minutes ago.
But the enchantments
First of all, people are
required
quick to
must
hate
be
on EA.
immense.
Second, people are
You're
quick to
not
hate on
happy
BioWare.
Katarina kept this from
And
you.
third, people are
Would
quick to
you
hate
be?
on any video game
Lucanus
that doesn't
is
only have like
family.
white people in it.
Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him.
They're like,
And now,
person
who
with
can say
brown
he's
skin,
even still alive?
this game is woke. I will not be purchasing. Like, it's just very weird.
There.
I'm
You
enjoying
take
it a
the
lot.
boat.
It's
I'll
very
make sure we
fun.
weren't followed.
So if you're like a normal person, if you're like normal and you don't think like that, it's fun.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock,
But there
you
are
bloody
some
alluring
critiques.
hero.
There are some critiques that
I
are
will tell
fair.
you so.
Like some
If
people
we
have
have a
said
deal,
that like the
I have
combat
a
is
better
too
chance of
repetitive.
distracting their
Some people have said that the mean dialogue is like not mean at all. It's like too nice. Like there is some like actual real critique of the game, which is totally fine. But like most of the people I've seen are very like, won't be buying. You guys have gone woke. Blah, 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 DEI. Blah, blah, blah. The game is fine, but it doesn't really feel like a Dragon Age game. Really? It doesn't. It still feels like a Dragon Age game to me. Like when I make decisions and it affects
do we
how the
get
party
in?
feels and stuff.
You'll see.
It just feels like Dragon Age, but like modernized, not like 2009 Dragon Age. But it's different for everyone. Different for everyone. Streamlined, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it feels like it's different because it's like modern, but everyone's gonna think of it differently.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we
Underwater
don't run
level?
into whatever did that. Do we think Lucanus is still alive? I guess there's one way to find out.
I mean, I hope me and her can do this by ourselves. Calivan, the other wardens don't want to go near that crow's cell anymore. Can't we get someone else to do it? Slaves, maybe? Ovidius. He's too scary.
Look.
Ooh.
So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
It's so pretty. Do I want to go to prison? Why underwater if can't swim? I'm gonna protest any game that establishes a love interest between opposite sex. Yeah, it's all just like... It's all just like very clearly like bigoted in my opinion. Like people will love to dance around it and be like, oh, I'm only saying it because they're forcing it in and they think that forcing it in is gonna get sales or whatever. And it's like, just say that you don't like women, you don't like trans people, you don't like any person of color. Like, that's all we hear. That's literally all that I can hear when they say, like, this game's woke, I'm not buying it. It's like, all I hear is like, I don't like marginalized groups, so I'm gonna protest because there's marginalized groups in it. Because there are other people in this game besides me. It's so silly. It's actually so silly.
We're not going that way.
This place looks elven. I bet it's been underwater since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
Oh, we are underwater, but there's like a field around it.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
They shouldn't, but they might. On top of that, we're looking for a killer. How sure are we that this is a good idea?
We want to kill a pair of gods. Maybe a demon is just what we need.
Hi, Wallflower. Good time zone to you. How you doing today? It's been a whole last decade since the last DA game. Things were inevitably going to change with the time. Yeah, I feel that way too. But I am really enjoying it so far.
It's a magical barricade.
I haven't had any issues with the dialogue, but also I haven't really made any mean choices, so I guess that's probably why. But like, I'm really enjoying it. The sink plunger is cleaning the heck out of my sink right now. Wait, what? What's a sink? A sink plunger? Like a normal plunger, but for a sink? Ooh. Can I just jump? Oh. What's this? Thanks for helping, Valara. Appreciate it.
All right.
No, just rest.
We're almost through.
It's fine. I'm not feeling any weight to a lot of the critiques besides I don't like it or it has women's or something silly. It has women and therefore I don't like it. Therefore it's a woke DEI game.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamore.
Okay, we're fighting.
Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery, Lucanus, Dragon of Night, hear your faithful call.
Is that him?
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
Y'all taste that? Do you guys taste that? Today's full of surprises.
You weren't expecting a rescue. I wasn't expecting whatever that was.
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of
Zevran
my blood.
who?
They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban.
From the note.
Crows don't break contracts.
We'll help.
All right, we'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
Hi, Nautical Menace.
So, first order of business.
Hello, honey. How are you?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Okay.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way.
He's not a man of many words, is he?
Mages, my specialty.
Defeat them quickly with R2. Oh, barriers are brought down more by range defense. Oh,
right. One of them has a key.
We've got the key. Hi, J2! New romance just dropped. Are you gonna upload the VODs on YouTube? Yes. So the one from yesterday is already up on the gaming channel. I uploaded it this morning. I will say I was having some capture card issues yesterday, so please ignore them. Sorry. I fixed them this morning.
What was going on here?
So
blood magic.
We're good now.
They used humans
But it was
and
such a
elves as
bummer.
sacrifices
I was
to
so
summon
excited for
spirits.
Any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara?
There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere.
Zara Larson's
I don't know
here?
of one. This place is all her.
I just wanna be part of your symphony. Yeah. She's here. Zarzar? Oh yeah, you guys were really close friends. She told me that she was gonna be in this, and I couldn't tell anyone. I had to keep a secret. You know how it is. You know how NDAs are. They're so strict. Oh, I'm so proud of her. I can't bring that down? Wait, is that getting power from something else? Is that getting power from like... Oh, it's getting power from this. So I destroy that, and then I can destroy this, and then I can destroy the other ones. There we go. I got it, I got it. The Twitch streamer, Zara Larson, that is what she's known for. Yes, is streaming on Twitch. True. Okay, let's go. I got on my step.
Undead! Well, dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Oh. I don't know, I think we should let her. Let her make the demons. Who's it hurting, really, if you think about it? Who's it hurting? You guys know the Twitch streamer Kamala?
Venatori ahead.
Mine.
Yeah, I've heard of her. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for next week. I hate election years. They scare me. The gushy noises? Ew. The gush. The gush. Oh, can I use this for the other one we passed? That scream was something. It sure is. I'm writing her in. Yeah, I like mod for her channel. I'm a tier 3 mod for Kamala Harris. Oh, there's more. There's another one. Okay, where's it? I'm having fun finding all the little secrety things. What the heck is that? some goddamn clothes on. Put some goddamn clothes on. I know, Robin. I know. Elections are so scary. They're really, really scary. I'm nervous. Incubation 18 days. Emergence rapacity sent to Varric. Okay. But I did my part and I voted. I went out and I voted. Because voting is important. If you are American and you're eligible to vote, check if you have early voting. Go vote. Go do it. It's important. Please. Please. Please vote. I feel bad. I'm just putting down all these, like, all these dorks. I think that's their canonical name.
Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanus.
It's complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little scary. Oh, I need another bridge. What can I take from? Maybe this bridge? Maybe I won't need this one. Oh, I can't take it. Should I take from the other bridge? Maybe I should go back and take it from the other bridge. Might be my only option. Yeah, they just make me really nervous. But I voted. I did my part. I'm still really proud of all the postcards I sent out to, like, voter suppressed areas. I'm very proud of it. Even if those people, like, saw the postcard and were like, oh, whatever. I'm really proud of it. I'd like to do it before every election, even like midterms and stuff. Just to remind people to vote.
So
felt
the
good.
blood vial the Venatori took?
It's for blood magic.
I got 2 separate handwritten cards. Too bad you didn't get one for me.
Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
That's fine, we'll get the blood. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, brother. You can have whatever you want as long as you help us fight the gods. As long as you help us take down some gods. Wait, isn't this where we came from? Did we just go in a circle? I think I just went in a circle.
Now what do we do?
Oh.
What are you? Fine. He says he can...
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
You can just make things appear from the Fade? That's crazy. Oh, I almost died. Do you send the cards as part of a larger organization or just... Yeah, I joined this nonpartisan group called Center for Common Ground. And literally the goal was just to send out postcards with, like, local polling areas, when early voting starts, and what to bring, like bringing ID and stuff.
Zara can summon all of the demons she wants, but they don't come.
And just reminding them what's on the ballot. So, it felt really good. He's dead. He's dead.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are their
Backup
failures.
dancers. Oh. Equip runes at the character screen. Runes grant new lyrium dagger combat powers. Oh, exciting. I got a rune. Select the rune slots on the lyrium dagger to equip a rune. On the lyrium dagger? Which one's the lyrium dagger? Oh, it's this. Runes can be placed in the lyrium dagger's sockets. All of your weapon attacks deal cold damage for 20 seconds. Oh, that's cool. Not rune for improvement.
What is the...
Activate runes, L2 triangle. Runes give you the special combat powers, but must recharge. Time them wisely. You can cycle through or activate the runes by using left when paused on the ability wheel or during
Seth look like?
She took the best
Well, I don't have to do that
results
yet
out a
because I
few
only have
days
one
ago,
rune.
But some of the demons she created are still here.
I'm just gonna loot her whole area if that's cool. Calivan, there's been a development and now we need results as swiftly as possible. Push the subjects harder. Do anything you can to intensify their feelings of envy and frustration. I want every single demon you can produce ready to fight for the glory of Tevinter Reborn. Oh. What does this go to? Money. Money, money, money. No, that's okay. You didn't miss it, so it's totally fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever volunteered during like an election before. And my friend JP really inspired me to do it. He didn't like tell me to do it, but he's done political volunteering before, and I was like, I really want to do that. So it was like a good project. 300 postcards was a lot though. It took me like 2 months to finish them all. It's a lot of writing, but I tried to make them as like eye-catching as possible. Like I only used like colored pens, and I made sure you could read them on like white paper and stuff. So I'm really proud of it. I'm very proud of it. Let me in. I need that blood. I need that blood. Give me your blood. Yeah. Continue through the prison. We might stop once we get the blood and save Caliban for tomorrow. Because I'm getting a little sleepy and hungry. I'm getting a little sleepy and hungry.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
Oh. We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. I'm just hungry and it's really cold and I'm tired. I've had a stressful couple days where it's like, usually when one thing goes wrong, I'm like fine, but when it's a bunch of things and like when it rains, it pours, it's really stressful. And I had a moment yesterday where I was talking to my manager and I was like, I can't handle this. Like, this is too much. I'm so overwhelmed. I feel like my chest is getting tight. And he was like, calm down. Take deep breaths. But I was able to get everything done. But yeah, it's been one of those, it rained before this week. But I'm not gonna lie, being able to play Dragon Age has made me feel a lot better. Playing Dragon Age, I'm like, yes, I fixed my tech issues. I can play Dragon Age and just enjoy it, and I'm happy. So this has been really fun. This has been nice. I think I'm gonna work upwards towards Duelist because I really want to unlock that specialization. So I'm just gonna unlock whatever gets me there fastest. I don't really care. Me too. I was so bummed because like when you have tech issues where you've tried fixing it with like a bunch of different things and it just doesn't work, it's just so stressful. And it was just the wrong HDMI port. That part pissed me off. It was just a different HDMI port. That's all it was. Oh my god!
Let me hit him first, then you may take him down.
But I'm glad it's fixed, and like everything I had to get done is done, and like everything's fine now. It's just when it all hits at once, I get really overwhelmed and stressed out.
We may not have much time.
But we got there in the end.
There's a shortcut.
We got there.
Lead the way.
Lead the way. Where's the shortcut? Where's the shortcut? Are you supposed to lead the way? Where's the shortcut? Oh.
I'm on.
Can you make a zip line? Me, the person entrusted to kill two powerful gods, can you make like a zip line? Can you just like make a zip line? Do they have those in the Fade? Surely can't be that hard to just like muster up. Can you just like make a zip line? It'd be so fun. It'd make this whole like killing elven gods business a lot more fun. It's for the morale of the team, and by the team I mean me. Can we just like make some zip lines? No more zip lines. Do you guys think I'll die if I jump in that? Oh, it didn't even let me hit the bottom. It didn't even let me hit the bottom. Oh God. You'll be fine. It just sends you into a nap, which sounds really nice right about now. Dude, we finally reached cold season. It only took until late October, but it's finally not hot anymore, and it's raining all the time, and it's cold, and the cats are snuggling with me all the time.
So what's the plan to find this thing?
This is my
There's a
moment.
lot of space to cover.
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Your blood? I mean, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, they all have different links. Okay. So, I could ask him to take me that way so we can go down that path. Again, no zip line? Okay. If you want to be not fun about it, then fine. I'm still waiting. It's still hot where you are? Where are you? Not like your exact location, but you know what I mean. Can you play DTI or Just Dance? Can I? Yes. Will I? I'm dead. I don't really want to play either right now. I've been waiting for this game to come out for like 10 years, so I'm just like really excited. I actually was getting ready to film, hi Dan! I was getting ready to film a Just Dance video the other day, and then I had all my tech issues with the capture card, so I couldn't do it, so I don't have a video up today.
May you find peace.
Very few people survive Corivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
But he's special, because he's hot.
We need to get that barrier down.
Hi Dan, thank you so much for the raid. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just a heads up to everybody, we're playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. It just came out yesterday. And if you need to avoid spoilers, totally understandable. We're only on part 4. I'm like 5 or 6 hours in. So if you need to avoid spoilers, completely understandable. Don't feel bad. I will not be upset. A lot of people have been like, hey, popping in to say hi and bye, because I don't want to watch this. But thank you guys so much for being here. That's very sweet. I hope you had a fun stream. I saw your Halloween stream. Were you the hot dog? Were you a hot dog for Halloween? JP was, you know the guy from TikTok that's like, we're Costco guys. He was that guy for Halloween. And I was nobody, because I was working all day, so I didn't have time to dress up. Unfortunately. He was the guy that's like, we're Costco guys. See, I don't know who the fuck those people are, but why are they everywhere? We're Costco guys. I don't know, they're just from TikTok, I think. They're the guys with like the piercing blue eyes and the insane eyelashes. I don't know how else to explain them to you. I'm sorry. What the hell do you connect to? Okay, so you connect to this one. Oh, so this one wait, this one connects to this one. What do you connect to? Oh, okay. That one. And then that one.
One down, 2 to go.
And then that one.
There.
And then
just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
I didn't ask
Let's
to
see
be
what's on
in
the other
Mensa,
side.
you guys. It's both a blessing and a curse to be this genius.
Wow. That's less of a vial and more of a
Nobody
bottle.
understands my pain because nobody's as smart as I am.
That's the one.
So I have
It
no one
has
to talk to about it because it's so unrelatable because no one is as smart as I am. No one gets it. No one gets me. I'm just too intelligent. Can I have some more free stuff? Oh. Genius. Genus. Venator correspondence. Calivan, you know as well as I do how demanding Zara can be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course, she's not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. Felicia. Right, Felicia. How do I just smack it? Oh, destroy it. Oh, I thought we were supposed to pick it up. Well, that That wasn't so
finally
bad.
gone.
Bye,
Now what?
Felicia.
Now we find Caliban.
You know what? Yeah, let's find Caliban. I said when we destroyed the blood we were gonna end, but I'm too into the video game. Dan, have you ever played a Dragon Age game before? I don't know why, but I feel like it's not like your thing. I don't think I've ever seen you play an RPG, actually. I have not. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest.
Your demon?
One of the best video games ever made. I'm home and I'm vaccinated.
That's
Congrats!
fine. We can talk about something else.
I need to get my hepatitis
Let's get
B vaccine, but I got my
After so long in
COVID
this
and I got my
I
flu.
barely remember.
And it knocked me out for about 36 hours. It was really rough, but worth it. Is that him? Is he just right there? Oh, this dweeb?
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary.
Oh, he's going
Zara
down.
and her little
This dork is
jests.
going down.
He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He's the target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
It's the accent.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Is it worth it? I command you.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm playing on easy mode, so... Ah! Oh my god! What the hell? Listen, when I play a game for the first time, I always play on easy mode, and I don't regret it at all. Love easy mode. Big easy mode kind of guy. That's me. Debilitated.
Ready for a follow-up.
Now's your chance.
Oh, right, there's a cooldown. Oh my god. Love easy mode. He's back?
Be a victim like the
Oh,
others.
what now?
I will not be defeated.
I'm supposed to know which one's real. Oh, it must be this guy, because everyone's attacking this guy.
I will have order.
I already killed you, like, twice. So... I'm just really good at video games, you guys. Did you just one-shot that whole boss? I mean...
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target.
Yes. The job's done.
Is that his demon?
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Are you okay? Hi, Texas Big Bear. How are you? You look stunning. Thank you. I didn't put on a lot of makeup today because I wasn't anticipating to fix my problem. So once I fixed it, I was like, are you okay?
Lucanus, are you alright? Lucanus, what are you looking at?
Careful.
We can't see it.
They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
Oh.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed.
If our character can't see him, then I don't think we should be able to
It's
see him.
time I got some air.
I love easy mode, and I don't care. And I don't care. Some people love to be like, you're a real gamer until you play this game on the hardest difficulty. You don't play every video game on the hardest. I don't care. I love easy mode. I love being a god in these games. It's so fun. This is like One Dark Window. This is like One Dark Window, the book I just read. Oh, what's it about? Look at this fancy desk. I want a cool desk. Records from the ossuary. Numbered prisoner cells, each followed by a single word. Cell 1, despair. Cell 2, shame. Cell 3, horror. This is kind of like their version of Live, Laugh, Love, but the opposite. It's like something else. Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Reinforced lung, but oh, thank you so much. Is there anything else I can scrounge? I love looting. One thing about me, one thing y'all may not know about me, fun fact, I love looting. I will search to and fro. Oh wait, this is the elevator we came in on. I will search to and fro and make sure I've picked up everything. It's not really, oh. Oh, well, never mind. This is like that book I just read. What's that lady's name that's always writing the rom-coms? Emily Henry. This is just like that Emily Henry novel I just read. This is just like that. This is just like that new Colleen Hoover. Yeah, let's go. I'm hungry. I want some dinner.
Out of this place. Imagine how I feel.
Yeah, you've been trapped here for like over a year. His grandma's gonna be so happy. His grandma's gonna bake some cookies. Not Colleen Hoover. I can't, bitch. I liked Verity, and that was about the extent. I read, what was the one they just made into the movie? I read that one a couple years ago. I hated it.
Maker. Lucanus. What happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it.
A message?
You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
The grandma's dead?
Get one of you back.
No! We just saw her. Grammy is kill. Grandma is kill.
Lucanus.
She never got to see him come back. That's so sad.
So I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
Say less. I got two for you, bestie.
And already you want to leave again?
That's what you promised.
Gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made.
You promised that he could come with me.
Once that's done, I'll come home.
Not them being like, if you break him out of prison, you can use him to kill the gods. And then we break him out of prison and they're like, you're gonna use him to kill the gods? Yes? He's called the Demon Slayer. We won't keep you long.
Can't say your new contract's easy, but we'll be as quick as we can.
Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanus. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
My stomach just grumbled. For Grammy. For Grandmama. Where were you when Grandma's
Crows
killed?
had lost a talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last.
I love these excerpts of Varric reading this like it's the fucking princess, the Princess Bride or whatever.
Sooner
it ends and Varric is reading this book to like his
debts
grandkid.
new and old would come due.
Oh, she's hot. Do we have to kill her?
And they would all be paid in blood.
That's Zara? We don't have to kill her. Surely there's an option where we keep her alive and romance her. Surely.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Herpes.
The demon in Lucanus?
Yeah.
When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them. however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Oof. Not oof.
Well, that's awkward.
No, I like her. She's fun. I want to talk to her.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
He hurt you? Why?
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
You shouldn't be used to this.
He's done this before? Enough that you just shrug it off?
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fade does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
This is literally just, he's a single dad of a toddler. That's all this is. Should you be alone? All of my other teammates watching me flirt with him when I flirted with them. But I don't know who the other ones are. You know what? Yeah. Should you be alone?
I don't like leaving you alone with a demon.
You don't have to worry about me.
Lucanus.
She unbuttons her blouse. She's like, you shouldn't be alone.
Please.
You shouldn't be alone right now. No. You can't. No. With the team's help, the demon of Varric escaped his chains and completed his contract for Caliban, warden of the ossuary. But his reunion with the crows was bloodied by a counterattack from Tsar Renata, who struck down Katerina before his return.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antom's occupation. I should see how the crows are doing.
Okay, I'm gonna end here for the day because I am so hungry. I can hear my stomach rumbling. We're gonna play more tomorrow. Shocker. I can't put this game down. I don't have any work to do tomorrow, and everything's fixed now. So I think I might just play for as long as I want tomorrow because I'm enjoying it so much. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. This VOD will be up tomorrow, but if you want to watch the VOD from us starting, I enjoyed my 8-minute stay. If you want to check out me playing it for the first time, can you relax? I'm not eating on stream. Relax. I uploaded the VOD from yesterday's stream of me playing the beginning. It is a different rook. I did change my rook because I didn't like the rook that I chose, so she's different, but I made the same decisions, and we only played for a couple hours anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here.